Chef Trevor with Zippy's Restaurants, and welcome to Kids Cooking Local. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some burritos. So we're going to start off by chopping our lettuce. And cut it in half first. Cut it in half again. You can leave the core in there to help you keep the lettuce together while you're cutting it. Curl your fingers and then slice it. Keep your fingers curled back so that you don't chop them off. Cut them into fine shreds. You're going to put that aside. Then you're going to chop a tomato. You're going to dice this one. So again, there's the core. Turn it to its side. Keep your fingers curled. And then slice off the top. Make a few slices. And then you're going to want to dice it. Small dices. Again, keep your fingers curled. You don't want to chop them off. All right. So then you can set that aside too. This is a bell pepper. You want to get this bell pepper. This one again, you can chop off the top. Chop off the bottom a little bit. Cut it in half. Then you're going to want to remove all these seeds and this little membrane part. Then you can, now that you have it cleaned, just cut it in half. This one, you're going to dice it again. So same thing. The part that still has the membrane, you can cut that off a little bit. Dice this side. And set this aside. And then you're going to get a round onion, and then you're going to dice this also. So you're going to cut off right over here. Cut that off. And then you're going to want to peel off all the skin. Don't peel off too much. This one's a little dirty on the outside, so we're just going to take off that first layer too after we cut it. So leave the root in. This is going to help keep the onion together as you start dicing it. So just cut it on the right down the middle. Set one side out on the side. And then let's just take off this part. It's a little dirty. Take that, set it on the side. And there you go. You have all your vegetables. This is the most important part. You always want to prepare yourself before you start cooking. That way, at the end, you can just assemble and you can serve the food hot. And then we're going to start cooking. So we're going to start cooking the beans. So these are refried beans. And then we're just going to put them in a pan, medium heat. And then you can add a little chili powder if you like it a little hot. So turn on your pan. And then when you open your can, you're going to let the pan heat up a little bit before you start cooking. Open this up. Be careful of the sharp edges. We're going to throw the beans inside. You can empty out the whole can. You don't want to keep moving it around so you don't burn the bottom. As you're heating it up, you can throw some chili powder on top. as much as you want. If you like it spicy, you can put a lot. We'll just start with a little bit right here. And then you're gonna wanna incorporate those items together well. After it's heated up, you can put it into the bowl, leave it on the side. You're gonna save this on the side, and then we're gonna start heating up the burritos, so you're gonna let the pan heat up a little bit. You don't need to grease it. All you're gonna be doing is warming up the tortillas and then melting the cheese on top. So now that you preheated your pan for the tortillas, you can go ahead and put it on top. Again, you don't need to grease it. You can put as much as you like. I kind of like a lot of cheese, so I'm gonna put a lot. So we're using sharp cheddar cheese that's shredded today, but you can use any kind of cheese that you have at home. As long as it's finely shredded, then that'll help melt it faster. Then we also have some tortilla rounds. You can use any kind of tortillas, whole wheat, white, corn, doesn't matter. Yeah. And as that's done, we'll take it off, place it onto a cutting board, and then you're gonna get some of your reserved beans that you cooked with chili powder, put it on top. You can put as much as you want. Spread it over. Clean that up a little. And then we're gonna add all our vegetables that we cut on top. So at this point, you can get creative. You can put as much as you want or as little as you want. If you don't want tomatoes, you don't need to put tomatoes. You don't want to put too much though, otherwise you're not going to be able to roll the burrito. And then we'll just start rolling the burrito. So you're going to start at the back, bring it over, tuck it in a little, fold in the sides. And then you're gonna roll the finish. Thank you again for joining me in the kitchen. I'm Chef Trevor Luke with Zippy's Restaurants, and these are burritos. I hope you guys had fun with you and your parents, and we'll see you again next time.